Well, guys, a Nintendo Direct just aired, and it was a Direct of all time. Nintendo actually started off with the Mario anniversary, and right away I told everybody, yep, that means no 3D Mario, because that would be something they want to end the show with. So I already had my expectations, but yay, we got Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Now, this is strange though, because yeah, I am so excited for 2. Why the heck is 1 returning? It's actually returning in a collection pack, and it's $70! Yeah, they're charging $70 for 2 old Mario Galaxy games. Yeah, $40 separately if you want to just get 1. This is crazy. Literally, Mario 3D All-Stars came out 5 years ago and gave you Galaxy technically for $20 because there's 3 games in the pack. How in the world are they selling 1 for $40? Like, seriously, who in the world is going to buy this thing? In all seriousness, it's kind of a crazy price considering the fact that, yeah, they're just 2 old Wii games, but yeah, look, I'm getting Galaxy 2, I can't complain. Even though the graphics look pretty much the same as Galaxy 1 did on the 3D All-Stars pack, where it looks like it's slightly upgraded, but nothing too crazy. But they're also, for some reason, adding new storybook journals for Rosalina, which is pretty cool. New Rosalina lore? What? You're telling me they're also going to have a real-life Rosalina storybook and Mario Galaxy amiibo? Like, seriously, who's buying this crap? This is ridiculous. Also, to go along with these great games, the movie! Yep, the rumors were true. We're getting a Super Mario Galaxy movie, which I'm probably the most excited about of everything in this show. I mean, this is for like an entire video in and of itself, so like, yeah, there's a lot that they can do with this. I'm surprised they jumped to Galaxy so quickly, but yeah, I'm not complaining. Time for movie Rosalina, baby. They also revealed a brand new Mario Baby. You could have been the biggest leaker in the entire world and slid into my DMs and said, hey, the next sports game is a tennis game, and I would have laughed in your face. Rest in peace, Mario Baseball. I feel like there's like some dude in Nintendo that's just obsessed with tennis and golf, and like that's all we get. As someone who plays golf almost every weekend and loves it to death and loves every Mario golf game, I'm tired of them. And you don't know how tired I am of Mario Tennis. We just got aces, it feels like, and we're already getting Mario Tennis. What is this? Let me scroll here. Fever. However, I will say this feels the closest that we've ever been to actually having a GameCube era sports game again. I mean, it looks like it's just oozing with charm. It looks very basic and simple, which is how a Mario sports game should be, while also having wackiness that pulls from other Mario games. Like there's like Wonder Events and like even one that's built like Waluigi's Pinball Land. Like this is freaking cool. There's also a story mode where you play as a baby, like this baby Waluigi for some reason. But regardless of the whole baby thing, it actually looks like it has a fun little adventure mode, and I'm actually down for it. There's like free roaming around and stuff and little cool missions, so believe it or not, as much as I hate that this is a tennis game, this looks pretty good. Mario Wonder is getting a Switch 2 edition. No one saw that coming. They added this new area called Bella Bell Park, and really is just a way to play with your friends, you know, some cool multiplayer games and stuff like that, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for this, baby. Bring me the Koopalings. Yep, the Koopalings are returning. There seems to be some like extra stages or like remixed extra stages or something like that with the Koopalings, which is pretty cool. It even looks like they're gonna have Wonder versions like Bowser Jr. did, which I made a whole video about. You should definitely watch that. Wait, I made 2 of them. Also, super blurry picture of Rosalina in this game. Yep, she's here. And then they announced a new Yoshi game. I was really hoping that they would move into 3D like Kirby did with the Forgotten Land and give us like a 3D Woolly World or even a 3D Yoshi's Island, but it looks like we're going back to 2D for the 3rd time in a row. But it looks way better than Crafted World, I will say. It looks like the whole gimmick is using enemies from the Yoshi series as kind of like baby Marios, where they sit on Yoshi's back and give him certain effects based on the world that he's in and what enemy he has, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it just looks like it's kind of babyish. I don't know. It seems like Nintendo now thinks of Yoshi as just nothing but a toddler game. If you played the original Yoshi's Island, it is not a kid game. That game is hard. And then we, of course, got some new Mario... What? What do you mean there's no Mario Kart DLC? Not even an update? Free content? Something? Did they talk about the game? So wait, you're saying Mario Wonder got a Switch 2 edition, Donkey Kong Bonanza got DLC, Pokemon Legends ZA got DLC, and the game isn't even released until October? But somehow Mario Kart didn't even get mentioned? Yep, that was about it for the Mario portion of this Direct. 40th anniversary felt pretty lackluster, honestly. Yep, and of course, still no 3D Mario. I don't care about you anymore. They then moved on to some silly Switch 1 games, like for instance, Splatoon 4 is coming out. Tomodachi Life had a nice little overview, but somehow Nintendo had forgotten about Rhythm Heaven Groove. Like, where's that game at? Age of Imprisonment actually looks really good. There's a lot to dissect, and I want to go deep into it. I mean, you can even play as white guy in this game. We can even play as a Korok. They're pulling characters out of their butts in this game, man. And of course, we got our new Link character in this game, which is this weird construct that can fly and then also transform into a human form. Like, this game is peak. We got an NSO update where we now have Virtual Boy games, and you got to actually pay for the Virtual Boy add-on next. Power Wash Simulator is back. I feel like we see this in every game showcase in history. Finally, we get a Metroid release date for December, and oh my gosh, this is a trailer that I wanted. Something that really looked interesting and cool. My gosh, Samus is on a freaking motorcycle, man. Her being on a motorcycle alone has already sold me on this entire game, and I'm not even joking. Like, I already love Metroid Prime, but like I was waiting for something to really show me what's different about this game. Bro, she can even have combat on the freaking motorcycle. This is awesome. The way she hops off and everything. This game looks so good, and it's still coming this year. We have a release date, December. Lock it in, baby. And I'm sure we're probably going to get our own separate direct and information about this thing later on. I am so excited for this game, and I have plenty of time now to go back and play Prime 3, even though Nintendo won't give us Prime 2 and 3. I already played 2, but I need to replay 3 because it's been since I was like, what, in middle school, like early high school. So yeah, I need to pull my Wii back out to play. Whoa. Donkey Kong Bonanza got DLC, you know, because Mario Kart World didn't. But yeah, it's out now. It's $20. It gives you a DK Island, which is kind of scummy considering the fact that Mario Odyssey had a bonus world of the Mushroom Kingdom, you know, for free. But no, you got to pay for Donkey Kong Bonanza's bonus kingdom, I guess. But yeah, you got DK Island. There's just a regular mode where I guess you can just go explore the island and collect. But there's also this like Emerald Rush mode. It's kind of like a roguelike. I don't really care too much about stuff like that. I'd rather just, you know, take my time completing a world and stuff. So I'm excited for the, you know, actual world itself. I wonder if there's like a boss battle or any extra stuff with it, or if it's just like collecting bananas and doing a couple extra missions. But yeah, new DLC. Somehow the Pokemon Company made a ripoff of Animal Crossing with their own take, but you play as a Ditto that looks like a human. It's freaking strange. Yeah, I know, Isabel. It's a disgrace. To me, that show just felt like a bunch of filler still, which is very strange how they're skipping Nintendo Directs, having these giant 1-hour shows, and still not revealing anything of super interest. You know what I mean? Like, general population is going to look at this Switch 2 and think, still, what is the big game that's coming out? We still don't have anything really huge to look forward to. There's no huge Mario, Zelda, Smash, anything to really get people to come and buy a Switch 2 outside of Mario Kart and Donkey Kong still. So that was a pretty mad Direct so far, but hey, there's one more thing, and who knows what it could be. We've already gotten through the Mario stuff, so it's probably not 3D Mario. Maybe it's Splatoon Raiders. We haven't seen that yet. Maybe it's Smash Brothers. I don't know. It's time for a lot of things. It could be... Yeah, I should have stayed asleep.